Hi Virgo, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for the end of October. It is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If this one doesn't resonate, definitely check out those other placements. It is a general, so it may not resonate for everybody who watches. So we're going to get into your recent past, your current energy, and the near future, and then we'll look at your person's energy, whoever's on your mind, and your energy, and see what's going on there for you. So for those of you that are returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for all of your support. If you are new, welcome. I hope you'll stay. I do personal readings. That info's in the description box below. So as I'm shuffling, I keep, they'll have me turn the cards over, or they tend to pull your attention towards something. And I kept seeing the Ten of Swords. So there's something in your life that you're really putting behind you. Whatever aspect of your life that you feel like you are just over, it's done. And then the Five of Cups is in reverse. So if you had an energy of a relationship that you were finally at a point, and I say finally, like it can take everybody a different amount of time to get over something, but I feel like you're really putting it to bed for good. And then I saw the Ace of Wands. So there's a fiery new beginning, passion stirring back up. Maybe you're finally getting to a place where you desire dating or looking for a new relationship, and something amazing could be popping up in the next couple of weeks for you. So in the recent past, we have the Four of Wands. Well, that would be a divorce or a relationship that it has fallen apart. Wow. Okay. So something definitely has come to an end, but with that came a lot of amazing changes, and the Tower's there. So something definitely had to shift and change in your life. It doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship. It could have been that you just found the home of your dreams and you moved out of a home. It being in reverse just means that there's a shift around something that has to do with home and family. You could have also inherited a home, and that's sort of shifted your life, and everything is starting to change, and you're like, wait a minute, oh my God, things are moving too quickly. In the current energy, we have the Queen of Swords with the Devil in reverse and the Eight of Swords. This is great energy, guys. In the near future, look at that. The Ace of Pentacles with the Seven of Cups in reverse. No confusion there. And then the Five of Pentacles. Now, the overall energy for you is the Queen of Cups. Big focus on you. Just, she is so nurturing and loving. And you could be finding that the more you love and nurture yourself, the better things seem to get. Not only does it keep you in a more relaxed mental space when you can focus on really loving yourself, but it just helps in general, because the more you love you, the more you can love other people. It's hard to give back to everybody else if you're not giving enough to yourself to keep you up, motivated. And emotions are important. So allowing yourself to feel whatever it is that you need to feel, get through it. That's what she does too. She nurtures other people, but nurturing yourself is just important. So allowing yourself to get through whatever this is, even if it's a great thing that might be emotionally a little bit tough, just keep doing what you're doing to help get you to the place where you feel relaxed again, at least in the emotional front. So like I said, the Four of Wands in reverse with the Wheel of Fortune and the Tower. So big shifts and changes had to happen. This may have been something that was completely unexpected, but it's a change for the better. I just feel like it is. If you had to leave a relationship, maybe you did this a while ago, and you're just getting to the place where you're realizing that that really did have to happen for your benefit, and how different your life may look now. Usually when a relationship is bad and it's done and you've learned whatever you've needed to learn, the universe comes in, shakes it up, takes it away. It's done it for a lot of people through COVID. People are realizing they're just not meant to be together. That could have been the case for you, and you have now changed everything in your life. That's not for everybody, but something big has just recently happened that has put you in a place where you're starting to see that things are going to get better. Or at least I hope you're in that place. So in the current energy, we have the Queen of Swords, the Devil in reverse, and the Eight of Swords. So your ability to be really clear about how you feel. Does she always have integrity? Not necessarily. Sometimes, yes, but she can also be a little cutting with her words. So you may have had to literally go in and just speak your truth and cut some people out of your life in order to get to a place where you weren't stuck anymore. You could have been in your head a lot, dealing with really toxic, codependent people. Whatever it was that you had to clear your life of, I feel like you're doing it, and you're doing it like kind of like a bulldozer. She's going towards this, like saying, I'm not going to stay stuck in any of this any longer. It's just too toxic for me. I need to allow my brain to be clear. All right, so I'll clarify that in just a moment. So in the near future, the Ace of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles, this is in a sense realizing that your judgment is no longer clouded. So new opportunities will probably start to show up for you. It's like you're taking a chance because you don't feel like you're in your head about things. Whatever you've walked away from, you may have left somebody and they feel left out in the cold. But whatever that was, whatever had to happen for you, it definitely was for the best because it's starting something new and stable. And other people may not like that very much. You know, those that we leave behind have a tendency to whine and complain or play the victim and say, you know, either you shit on them or something happened and it wasn't, you know, it didn't benefit them. So they're going to look at it from a different perspective. But for you, it seems like you're focused more on whatever the new is going to be. Even if it hasn't fallen right in your lap just yet, I would expect in the next several weeks or so, even one little tiny shift could help put you in a place where you're starting to feel like you're getting your footing and things are starting to shift. You could be in a place where you feel like you have your footing. Those changes have already been made. And this is just one more bonus on top of everything else that's happened that's going to come into your life. So somebody could offer a relationship and it could be something that's very grounded and you can see very clearly because you've either healed or been through enough that you know exactly what to look for. And if somebody comes along and doesn't offer you that or tries to create any kind of confusion, I think you'll just turn around and walk right out the door. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of waiting around in relationships any longer for you. Okay. So let's clarify the Four of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune. All right, this is for Virgo. So we have the Lovers in reverse. So yes, this could have been an end to a relationship and that just catapulted you forward into all these massive changes in your life. It does feel like it's going to be for the better. It may not look that way just yet, but I feel like you're going to start to see it in the near future. And then we have Temperance. They're saying be patient. And I think you were. I think you had probably too much patience. Now, you could have been dealing with a Gemini, a Sag, Aries, Leo, or another Sag, Capricorn. Lots of earth energy here. And then Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, as well as Scorpio. All right, so let's see. They're saying be patient because these, obviously in the past, they were asking for you to be patient, or you may have been and realized that you could trust that you're being guided in the right direction and that no matter how chaotic things may look, that you will get through it. All right, let's look at the Queen of Swords with the Devil. The Three of Swords popped up. So something that may have hurt you, you may have just come right out and said, hey, to the people who have done this. If somebody put you in a third party, that could have been what you finally spoke up about and that you weren't going to deal with that kind of BS. It could just be hurt in general that I feel like came about and you're finally expressing how you feel about it. The Devil in reverse with the Eight of Swords and then the Hangman in reverse means that you're coming from that place. Both of the energies of being stuck are no longer. It's like you're not going to hang there and wait while somebody figures their shit out. You're just not anymore. You may have for a period of time, but you no longer allowed yourself to be bound to anything that created either mental anguish or problems, or even if you told yourself that you had to stay for whatever reason, it seems like you finally decided, nope, I'm not doing it, especially if you sense that there may have been a third party involved. Now, with the Fool, this is taking that leap, and I think you're doing that very willingly. Take a chance on something new in your life that's going to come towards you. And they're saying just put in the work, put in the effort, and you're going to see the changes. Yes, it may be a little bit difficult at first. You may feel like all of a sudden everything is kind of weighing on you. All these changes and all the things that you have to take care of could be a little bit exhausting, but you're doing it. All right, so let's look at the Ace of Pentacles with the Seven of Cups in reverse, and then the Nine of Wands. That's the wounded warrior. Getting to the other side of the pains, wearing your scars well, and carrying that one light forward with you, not everything else, not carrying all the baggage, the backpacks, the bags for everybody, all other people's shit. You're just leaving that back there and dredging through the mud to get to the other side. So you've probably experienced a lot of that dredging, and you're ready to get out of the cold and into something that is much more stable and comforting. All right, so let's look at the Seven of Cups in reverse with the Five of Pentacles. And there you are, carrying the weight of the world on your shoulder. So it could feel a little bit stressful in the future. Not saying that you're going to run away from, everything that is responsibility, or that you aren't still going to have a lot of responsibilities. I feel like you are it's going to be probably a little bit trying for you, but there's definitely no doubt, I feel, that you're going to push through. All right, and the last energy is the Justice in reverse. So it may feel a little bit unfair and unbalanced at the time, but there's so much shifting and changing for you that you could, I don't mean to laugh, but it feels like, okay, there's so much happening all at once that you just kind of want to take a deep breath. Like, can I get a break, please? And things will balance out eventually. All right, so I'm going to clear this and we'll get specifically into whoever's on your mind. So it may be completely different from the main spread. So think about that person for just a moment. And we'll get into their energy. So this is for Virgo and their person, please. Tell me about Virgo and their person. Okay. So your person's energy right now is the Star. Interesting. You could be dealing with a Leo. See, there's that Wheel of Fortune coming in. Lots of big changes. The Ten of Wands and then the Four of Swords. Your energy is the Hierophant, the Fool. There you go with that Fool card again. The Six of Pentacles in reverse, which I like, which means you're allowing things to come to you and you're not giving so much of yourself. And the Nine of Pentacles, the overall energy. This Queen of Cups keeps wanting to come up for you. So a lot of loving energy, a lot of self-love. Now your person could be doing a lot of healing. They could have also been through a lot of changes. They seem to be stressed out, carrying a lot of weight on their shoulders as well. Maybe they feel like they do within the relationship. A part of them doesn't really want to overthink things. So they may not be somebody who likes to talk a lot about how they feel. They just kind of think things through themselves and let them go. And they kind of go with the flow, even though they may be carrying a lot of weight, stress, whatever it is that's going on with them. It just seems to be kind of burdensome. Not that you are necessarily. They may feel like the relationship is a little bit of a burden right now. But I think they want this. I think it's something that they've wished for. They'd like to heal things is what I want to say. They want the changes to happen for the better with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so your energy is the Hierophant, the Fool, Six of Pentacles, and then the Nine of Pentacles. You being primarily focused on your independence and the opportunities that are coming your way. Yes, you may want to take a chance with this. You're opening up to the idea that things could possibly balance out. The Hierophant is, you could want a higher level of commitment and think about this as being somebody that you could settle down with. It's also about your faith being really good. So I think you have faith. Now, he's holding his fingers up in an interesting way. I've never noticed this before. It's like almost like the peace sign with his fingers together. So I think all you really want is to find peace and change within the relationship. So if you have not married this person yet, you very well could, or at least that's what I feel like you'd like the ultimate outcome to be. That's going to be for some of you. And mostly I think you want to maintain your independence within the relationship. All right, let's get the romance angels and see what we've got here. This is for Virgo. I want to shuffle this way really quickly. Okay, that feels right. So we have release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. For some of you, that's going to be necessary to move forward. Trust the situation is calling for you to have faith. Calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. And then playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. The overall is retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So you may feel like you and your partner need some time alone if you're not with this person right now. It may be that you just need a little bit of a break to figure things out. Now, releasing your ex, that could be that your partner or yourself had to release somebody in order for this relationship to work. It could have just been the energy of something that kept popping up for you. I do feel like there is a need for trust. Yes, calling in your soulmate. If you two are not together right now, you could be doing some prayers and affirmations about having this person come to you. And then they're saying to lighten up a little bit, try to be as playful as you possibly can. Your energy is definitely very grounded, but I do feel like sometimes you guys can be, I'm not judging in any way, just a little serious, because Virgos are very serious people. So you may need to bring out that amazing fun side that I know you guys have. Love Virgos. I've hung out with so many of you guys, had friends, and just people I've loved. My son is a Leo Virgo. He's right on the cusp. Lots of energy and seriously entertaining. All right. We have surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. Heavy on that, letting go of somebody from the past. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. And then we have emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So if you've been holding on to something from the past and it's interfered with the relationship, I think that's just what they're trying to say, is to release any kind of anger or resentment, even if it's with this person, so that you can move forward if you choose to do so. All right, so last we're going to get a couple of cards from the Wisdom of the Oracle. This is for Virgo. So we have Milk and Honey. This is about really taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself, doing the things that make you happy. Like I said, was that to you or to Leo that I said maybe you need to go get yourself something that just makes you feel good? I'm going to say it to you if I didn't earlier. This is a 6. That's about finding balance as well, not giving too much of yourself to others. Truth be told, you have 5s going on here. A lot about big change, and then we have go the distance. That reduces to an 11, so you may be feeling like this is worth, there's the mending card, going the distance, mending and going the distance. So yes, there's a lot of 5s. Here's a 5, that reduces to a 5, and then we have a 5 in this card as well. Big changes are happening, so be honest about how you feel. If you really want to take this into the future and you want this to be something serious and settled down, then I think you need to tell this person whatever it was that happened. Definitely some mending needs to take place. And then we have by the book. I wanted to say there's an 11 there, and that's an 11 as well. You could feel very tied to this person. No doubt you may recognize them as a soul connection and or feel like it's a twin flame. If there has been some of that in and out runner chaser type of energy, you may know exactly what I'm talking about. And that's why you could be either not seeing eye to eye right now or have a little bit of distance between you. Okay, my loves, thank you so much for being here. Thank you again for all of your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. I hope this helped. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. I hope you have an amazing end of the month, and I will see you in the next one. Lots of love. Take care. Bye.